Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a tutorial on the Smyrna cross stitch. This is a diagram, obviously enlarged, of the stitch over 2 stitching squares or 4 threads. Now the reason why I decided to demonstrate this one first out of all the other specialty stitches is because I just did this one in my hands-on design autumn chalk piece. I'm going to get you closer. If you see right here, these are the Smyrna cross stitches. Right here, right here, right here. They're all over the piece. So I'm going to demonstrate on here how to do it. Because if you look at this diagram, and wow, yeah, that's really large. Let me go back down for a minute. The idea, obviously, is you start here, go to 2, come down here, 3, 4, and then you're going 5, 6, and then 7, 8. And on the autumn chalk piece, it was done with 2 strands of floss. So I have some floss on my needle, and I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate. So we're just gonna, I gotta pull you in real close now. Okay, that's pretty close. Trying to make it straight. Okay. So, let's just say this is 1. Now remember, I'm going over 2 stitching squares, 2 cross stitches, or 4 threads. How I do it is I will count over, here's 1 square, here's 2, and then I will count up 2. 1 square and then 2. Because if you saw my tutorial on stitching on even weave, one square of 1x is 9 holes, is a block of 9 holes. So 1x is 3 holes. So that's why I came over and did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that, so I hope I'm explaining this right. Just watch me do it. So that was 1 to 2, if you're following the diagram. And then I'm up at hole 3, down at hole 4, and I will really make sure that the threads lay side by side if I'm using 2 strands. And then you go in the middle for hole 5 to 6, and then to the left for 7, and then over here is 8. Now what's nice about this stitch is that you can also do this on Ada, because you don't need to pierce the center of your square or go in the middle of the 3 holes when you're working on even weave or linen. I really hope I'm explaining that correctly. So let's do another one. If you are looking, let me try to explain it this way. If you are looking at a block of 9 for 1x. Okay, let me try to explain it this way. If you remember my tutorial on even weave, 1 stitch is a block of 9, like I said. So let's just say right here is the bottom left of the square. You would go 1, 2, 3, and that is also the start of your second X, then another 1, 2, 3. And that would be over 2 X's or 2 stitches. I feel like I'm not... Wow, okay. Like I said, just watch me do another one. So we're just going to start it here. Up at 1. And remember, you're counting over 2 squares. So here would be 1 X, here would be 2 X's. So that's 2 on the diagram. Then you come down here for 3. There's hole 4. And then you come in the middle. 5, 6, and then 7 and 8. Really a pretty stitch, and it really gives your pieces, you know, a different look than just regular cross stitches. And let me do one more. Up at 1. Down at 2. Up at 3. Down at 4. Up at 5. Down at 6. And then up at 7. And down at 8. And I'm going to bring you back so I can show you the diagram again. You saw how I was doing it. You go up at 1 with your needle, down at 2. Bring your needle back up at 3, down at 4. You come down here, bring your needle back up at 5, down at 6, and then bring your needle up at 7, down at 8. So on the back, well, you can see what it looks like on the back. Let me bring you in. So you can sort of see. It doesn't matter what it looks like on the back. But yeah, so I hope that helped you on how to do. This is a very easy stitch. This stitch is not hard at all, people. You saw me do 3 of them with 2 strands. It's very, very simple. So that is the Smyrna cross stitch. And it seems like the chalk designs, at least the bigger ones, use them quite a bit. I think they are in almost every single one that at least I have, the seasonal ones. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.